Hello, and thank you for watching. My name is Rachel Barnett with Gentle Frog. I'm here to create videos for you to help you understand QuickBooks slightly better than you currently do. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please put them in the chat box. Thank you.
I want to talk to you about why you see the word undeposited funds when you look at your checking register, but when you go to your actual undeposited funds list, the transaction isn't there. Very simply, it's just a matter of QuickBooks knowing the last thing that it was told. So it's just not very smart. Like, think of it like a puppy. Like it knows the last thing that you told it. So what I want to show you is this example here. Demo customer, $80 gets deposited. The source of it is undeposited funds. Behind the scenes in debits and credits lands, what QuickBooks knows is that we debited the checking account and we credited undeposited funds. QuickBooks doesn't know the backstory of why this happened. Like, it does if you click around enough, but like when you look at this one register, it only knows this one situation. What is the debits and credits that apply to this transaction? So if I click on this and I click on edit, you're going to see the undeposited funds screen or the bank deposit screen. You're going to see the money goes in the checking account, happens on this day, and it's selecting the customer or customers plural that were part of the transaction. You can see from the word type that it's a payment. So then you know, or you'll learn, that that's an invoice payment. But when QuickBooks is thinking about this one transaction, it's just zeroed in on the one thing that's happened. If you want to go further back and see what's happening behind the scenes, like how did we get to this point, you can click on the blue hyperlink and it'll take you to this. It's going to open up the payment screen. So now what you know is that you have increased or debited undeposited funds, and you've decreased or credited accounts receivable. From this screen, QuickBooks only knows the money is going to undeposited funds. It doesn't know what's happening in the next step where it goes in the checking account. So sometimes people get confused and they look at the checking account and they say, oh, my checking account says undeposited funds, but it's really because of a customer. It's because of sales receipt or because of an invoice. And QuickBooks doesn't care. It just knows the one set of debits and credits that apply to this situation. That's why you're going to see it here, but you're not going to see it here. The $80 is not sitting here because it's not pending and waiting for you to do something. The $80 was in undeposited funds, which is why you're going to see it in the history. So if you were to go to your undeposited funds register, you're going to see $80 went into undeposited funds and $80 came out of undeposited funds. Even if you don't fully understand everything that I've just explained to you, the takeaway is this is normal and expected behavior, and it's okay. There's nothing wrong. You don't need to fix or correct your books. When you see undeposited funds here, you just think to yourself, okay, cool. That money, it took a little detour around QuickBooks before it went in the bank account, and that's okay. It's like the scenic route on a road trip. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. Thanks.